So check it. So don't dream, because dreams just get you into trouble. So what do I mean by that? So every single one of us has a dream or has dreamed or has dreamt before in our life. It's a very, very common thing. I'm sure you've done it. It's something that actually happens to us all the time. Either it's a dream vacation, dream car, dream family, dream spouse, or it's a dream job, or to make as much money as you possibly can, or really just wanting to wake up whenever you want, or this is mine, just waking up not wanting to even go into work. That's a dream, tell you what. So before I left my job about 9 years ago and decided to take this leap and become my own boss, I really didn't run into any issues until I started dreaming. Until I started dreaming about all those same exact things, like, man, I love to record bands all day, every day, mix and master, hang out with band dudes and gals, and just in the studio and just make really cool music and maybe have it up on the radio and music videos and chart and do all that stuff. That was my dream, is I really just wanted to come alongside bands and help them with awesome audio and just record freaking some dope music. See, I grew up in a really, really small town, and all there was to do for me was really just bomb the same hill on my skateboard pretty much every day, which I'm not complaining. That was a sick hill. I wish I had that close to my house now. I'm not gonna lie. Or to play music. So all I did was skateboard, again, just bomb that same exact hill, or I would play my guitar for hours and hours and hours. So when I became an adult and I started recording my own music and doing all that stuff, that was my dream, is like, man, I just want to be in a studio all day, every day. And again, it wasn't an issue until I started thinking about it all the time. I was working HVAC at the time, and then, switched to recycle plant, and, was taking care of cars and doing recycling jargon, stuff like that. And I really got myself into trouble because I really started thinking about how cool it would be. How cool it would be to do this every single day, to wake up and people would pay me for that. And then my mind started to slip and started to go that way. So again, everything I just said was actually good. So dreaming is actually okay, just so we're clear. I'm very pro dreaming, but dreaming gets us into trouble if we aren't living out those dreams. And it really gets us into trouble inside of here. And what I actually mean by that is some fall into depression or get really angry. And honestly, this is where I felt, some feel stuck where they can't move, they can't get out of the life that they actually built themselves. They actually created that hole with bills and mortgage and car payments and all that stuff. Again, that's exactly where I was. So to reiterate, dreams are actually amazing. I say keep on dreaming, but they can make you feel terrible because of all these things. So if you aren't physically living out your dream, or even mentally living out your dreams, it could be very, very bad for you. So my advice, keep dreaming, don't ever stop dreaming. And actually what gives us the fuel, but change the lifestyle. So if you dug this hole, how do you get out of that hole? What little baby steps can you do to take you from A to B and get you even closer to that end goal or to that dream? So if you want to leave your job and go after that creative journey that you've always dreamt about, or that you've seen online, and no, I'm not talking about the guys that do the backflips in Bali and they're all like, look at me, I'm a cool guy with my backflips. No, I'm talking about starting a sustainable business that's creative, that feeds your soul, feeds your family's soul, that you're happy about, that you're proud of, that you built this thing and that no one can take away from you. I say, yeah, keep dreaming, keep living in that. Keep letting that motivate you to take those baby steps to work towards that dream and actually curate that lifestyle. Again, change the lifestyle, not the dream. So yes, dream all you want, but don't fall into the trap of anger, depression. And my personal favorite, that's actually the worst. It's the worst thing in the world, and I cannot stand it, is victim mentality. It's everyone else's fault that I can't live out my dream. It's my kid's fault. It's my wife's fault. It's my boss's fault. It's all those people's fault. And that's the reason why I'm angry or I'm unhappy or so on. Victim mentality is very, very, very hurtful and very destructive, and do not live there. And if you're there right now, that's okay, but acknowledge it and move past it. And know that you are the only one that can get you out of this mess or this hole that you've dug. And when you really step back and look at it, it's your own fault. Okay, it's not your parents' fault, it's not your kid's fault, it's not your wife's fault, it's not your job's fault, it's your own fault. And actually, I wouldn't even really say fault, it's just a situation that you've created right now. So again, what's your plan to get out of this? What's your plan to move forward? What's your plan to change this lifestyle that you've created? Pro tip, this is not on my notes, by the way, I would definitely start with a savings account. Okay, I would definitely start building that savings account before you leave or do anything with your job that you're currently at right now. So again, dream like there's no tomorrow, and push yourself, just push push, because again, you're the only one that's gonna be able to get yourself out of this hole. This will be the hardest thing you've ever done, okay? You will work harder than you ever have. You will work hours that you've never really even seen before. And seriously, don't believe anyone that says anything different. You have to work hard for the stuff that you love. You have to work hard for the dream that you have. You have to work hard for the life that you want. And if someone's telling you different, it's probably a pyramid scheme, just saying. But at the end, after all of the hard work, it will be worth it. It will be so worth it, because guess what? This thing is yours. It's no one else's, and no one can take it away from you but you. You have built this thing. You have dreamt about this thing. You've put the hard work into this thing, and it is yours. And I swear, that is the dopest feeling ever. If you need help, my wife and I literally build tools to help out people in this situation. So everything's down in the description down below. Check all that stuff out. And we literally love helping people with this stuff. I always tell everyone I'm making the tools to help myself out 9 years ago, because I wish I had all this stuff. So save some time, save some headaches. Don't make the same mistakes that, my wife and I did when we were first starting our businesses, and go check out everything down below. And there's a bunch of free stuff down there as well. So we love you, dorks, and we will talk to you very soon. See you later.